Alright guys, I want to welcome you back to another episode of Muddy River Catfishing. So I was finally able to test out my underwater camera housing that I made, and it seemed to work alright. I'm going to show you some of the footage here that I was able to capture. It allowed me to take pictures and do video all at the same time, while able to zoom in and out. The water was a little bit murky. It wasn't as clear as it was last time that I went out, but I think that has to do with the angle of the sun. I think because it was probably around 5 o'clock when I was out there, and I already had the sun in the west, it was giving me that murky look. And the last time I went out there, it was about noon, and I could see quite clearly. So if you notice right here, there's a couple of bluegill that swim by. And then right here, if you look up on the right, there's a catfish that darts by. There you go. Alright. Let's see here. Right down there, you see the tail. See the tail moving right there? There's a catfish hidden in there. Right there, he just went off screen. There's his tail up on the right corner. I actually didn't see that catfish until I was watching the video later on. And this guy, he was just hanging out in the bush there. He was quite photogenic. I'll get a good close up of him here in a second. There he is. Nice flathead. He was maybe 3 or 4 pounds. I'm sure he looks a lot bigger in the video because I was maybe a couple inches away from him. He was very cooperative. Throughout this video of this flathead, on the very top of the screen, you'll notice a crawdad hanging out, and I actually didn't notice that crawdad. I was too busy looking at that flathead, but I didn't notice that crawdad with the red claws was hanging around right on top of that branch there. There were quite a few other catfish in there that I wasn't able to get on film. They were stuck way underneath that bush, and I had a hard time getting in there with the camera to film them. I managed to handle him a few times before he decided to leave. He's very determined on staying in his spot there. But just as an example, I wanted to show you guys, because these flatheads sit there, you can actually touch them, and that's why they're popular for hand fishing. And you'll see how I can kind of handle them a little bit. And had I had both hands free, I could have probably caught this fish. See right there how I'm touching him and he's not moving? Slowly work towards the lip, try to grab a hold of that lip. He's still not putting up a fight at all. Right there, trying to force my fingers into his mouth. He kind of backs away. But then he comes right back to where he was sitting. So now I trying to get my thumb in there, and he finally backs off. I'm not liking that too much. There he goes. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, be safe on the water and take care.